Well, hello. Good morning. It's good morning to me, at least. I'm doing another hard request today, and it's Hammer in the Sand by Steve Hackett. Look it up on YouTube if you've never heard it. It's a nice instrumental piano piece if you're into that sort of thing. And even if you haven't heard it, just look it up. You might like it. Steve Hackett, Hammer in the Sand. Sounds like this. So this is another hard request. It's the next one on my list, and I always put the free part 1 on YouTube. If you've never seen my lessons before, welcome to my Easy Piano Lessons. I'm Sean Cheek, and I do the free part 1s on YouTube. I put the rest of them on my website, which is webpianoteacher.com. There are thousands of videos on there now so you can learn how to play the piano by ear using the whiteboard. If you'd rather learn to read music, I have another website called SeanCheek.com. It's geared more toward classical music and has some other things on there for you to learn how to read music. My sight reading boot camp. If you don't know how to read music at all and want to really learn how to read well, that's what that website is for. SeanCheekblog.com. You can find out what I'm doing. Also, if you want to order DVDs instead of doing the website stuff, if you rather have DVDs, there's information on there for doing that. So, best way to get a hold of me, contact me, is Facebook. Just do a Facebook search for webpianoteacher.com or Sean Cheek. Also on Twitter as well. Name is webpianoteacher on Twitter. All right, enough of that. Let's get to this hard request here. And again, this is by Steve Hackett, called Hammer in the Sand. I've been under the weather lately, as you can tell from my voice probably. So been a couple of days I had to not do lessons for a while so I could get enough voice back to speak so I could do these lessons. But this is a nice piano instrumental piece here. That's the thing about the hard requests, is it's not just what I choose, it's what all my fans and subscribers and people that support me and let me do the most wonderful job in the world that I can think of for me. And get to do all kinds of things. You know, these pieces and songs that I never would have listened to had it not been for the hard request. So it's a great thing. Let's look at the right hand. We have G, the above middle C to start with, and then we're going to have A and D together. And I'll mention real quick, you can load these on the iPad now. iPad, iPhone, Google phone, Android operating systems. The website will work on those devices now, those of you who are mobile. Anyway, G. Then we're going to have A and D together. Let's do that with fingers 1 and 3. So 5, finger 5, and then 1 and 3. Then we're going to go 2 and 3 for the B flat and the D. Back down to A. So, and then we're going to go A and F up here, or F and A. And then C, F, C. Straight 8th notes for all of it. So it's just 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, if you're using your pedal, which you should change the pedal when you get to this chord. 1 and 2, and change. Now on your left hand, you're going to have a low G down here. Here's middle C, so here's the G we want. Up to D, up to G, and then just put an A in here. Right there. Now if you just line everything up, here you have 1, that together. Okay, so 1. Of course, it needs to go faster, so. Right, it's kind of a free-flowing tempo rubato. Okay, and the next measure we're going to have. So that's going to be D, down to A, up to B flat, back down to A, and then B flat and D together, back down to A, up to F, down to A. Straight 8th notes. 1 and 2 and I finger that 1 and 2 on the A and the B flat. Like that. Okay? Got a little rattle there. left hand has G, D, G, and you just play those together at the okay, there's nothing really else to say, and it's just straight eighth notes. So if we put the first two measures together at a slow tempo, we have this. 1, this measure we're going to have. Alright, so that's going to be G, down to A, up to B flat, back down to A. And we have the B flat and D together again. And then back down to A, up to B flat, back down to A. And again 1, 2, 1 on the A, B flat. Kind of helps to do that with your wrist. Alright, and the left hand goes F, low F, up to C, up to F, and then we'll just have a G right there. Put your hands together, and we have 1 and 2. Okay, now we're going to do that 2 times. See the 2 times in the bracket? So that measure is 2 times. So let's do it the second time. Here's the second time. I paused there, shouldn't have paused, but so 2 times, okay? So you go this measure, and then this one 2 times. Okay, so let's start at the beginning and do that. Slow. Ready? Go. Here's the second time. 1. Okay, then we're going to do dot to dot, this thing right here, which means I didn't put a dot here, but I should have. So just pretend there's a dot there. There is a triangle, and we'll use that later, but pretend there's a dot right here. So that means we're going to go back to this pretend dot and then go all the way through to this dot. And we're going to stop right after we play this A. Okay, so that's what we do for the dot to dot thing here. Go back to the beginning and play that to that A and then stop. So let's do that. Now stop right there. Then I'm going to come up here and finish. Okay? But that'll be on the rest of it on the website. So there's 2 more boards full of notes to finish this thing. But there's your free part 1. I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll talk to you later.